So this action from the hip doesn't go through to the shoulder, because we see a lot of like movement that it kind of runs through this area. Yes? Let it out. What do you mean? Samba. Yes. So it's actually in the syllabus named as one of the samba steps. So now how do we know what all we have to do in it? Because you learn step by step and level by level something new in it, and there's quite a lot of things why it starts to look like samba. You can take the music off. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, sorry. Right. So first thing is of course timing. So we all know samba has a special timing because of the bounce action, so you can kind of a little bit give me the bounce feeling, yes. So bounce feeling is there, and it's obviously inside your body as a movement, compression, and that will define the timing of the feet as well. So in a way, when we do the timing of the feet, for the basic timing is 3/4, 4/1. I'm kind of going a little bit forward. If somebody feels like, okay, I've never heard that, please ask me or say I heard it. You can go a bit slower, but I try to pack it in. So 3/4, 4/1, 3/4, 4/1, 3/4, 4/1, 3/4, 4/1. Yeah, so that's the foot time. Body time. Half, 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 a half, half, a done. Yanka, 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 done. Half, 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 a half, half, a half. I'm taking same time that you know what I'm talking about, so show me your bounce. Thank you very much. Half, 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 a half, half, and feet. 3/4, 4/1, 3/4, 4/1, without the bounce. 3/4, 4/1, 3/4, 4/1, 3/4, 4/1, 3/4, 4/1. Okay, so obviously, now we know foot timing, body timing, they're not the same, but they have to go together. Yes? Okay, so that's the one. That's the one. Okay, so if we're talking about Botafogo, for example, before you take a step, you prepare it. And I'm not basically concentrating on the samba. I am leading into something about the Botafogo, all the characters, the dance characters. So when we go in here, you prepare and you do either cruzado beginning or you do volta beginning, two choices. So if you want to do one or the other, please do, but I suggest now you use the volta beginning because of my subject. You don't know that yet, but it's a suggestion. So you prepare and one. So you arriving, and then from that you already start rebouncing. So you kind of starting coming off the floor to send your quarter to land on the last beat, which starts from landing and again rising from the foot. So that creates a compression. And 1 and 2. And 1 and 2. And everybody know this step? Yeah? 2. And 1 and 2. Yeah, so this is Botafogo. So basically we would say cross, side, turn a little, cross, side, turn a little. But then if I do it like that, it's not like samba. So what we do need to create the samba, for example, in this step, is in the timing of the feet, in the timing of the body, and then putting them together. And that already creates the movement. And if I would do like that, you would already, she's thinking about samba, yeah? You wouldn't be for another dance. So let's do that again, just to clarify that we get the timing there. And 1 and 2. And 1 and 2. And 1 and 2. And 1 and 2. So now we didn't talk really about upper body, and she said in the beginning she's going to concentrate on upper body. So what does that mean then? Now for the samba, without this, you wouldn't recognize it. So no matter how much I would think samba here, but if I don't do the lower department, it's very hard to recognize. Because it's very action-oriented dance. Yeah. And of course, samba has also other timings than the 3/4 or the 1, but in this particular step we use this timing because it's the origins of it. Yeah. And then one very characterized thing for it, when you learn it first, you put a lot of pounds. So you are highlighting the first thing you learn, but then you actually start minimizing and compressing the bounce So when you actually want to go up, same time, there is a power down, yes? So then we are not hopping. So imagine that you are not allowed to really go higher in the room, you are allowed to go higher in your body. And that will start giving you the so-called hip and body action. Because it's not separate, it's connected to this head. So everybody put the hand on your head. And now you probably start feeling that you're going to use this part of the body as you're compressing and bringing the leg in. You're straightening the leg, but you are not letting it go up. So you start feeling inside the body that there is this compression and power towards each other. Then crossing to the volta, yeah? And from there, using the floor to send leg. And suddenly this leg is very pinpointed, straight, and not taking weight, only a quarter on the inside edge of the toe to be correct, yeah? And you use that to land. And when you do landing, you leave your hip to be landing later than the foot. So you can imagine, when you do this very tight, you can prepare the other leg. If this leg is loose, you're not going to get the same thing. Okay. So that already is like, you know, you would be so that's one of the hits of the drummer, yes? So, I mean, whichever instrument inspires you, you can think about that. I think the feet are quite a lot of the tongue thing, for me at least, yeah? So we go, and one and two, and one and two, and one and two, and one and two, yes. Did you feel like you can do samba? Yes? Okay. And now then, how do we express from the upper body in a very basic step that this is now the samba thing? So in this kind of step, when you have a lot of body action, you don't want to really take away with your shoulders, but your shoulders could, for example, do an extra little dip or rotate. That's why we did this in the beginning. So your connection and your action is in this area. Your shock absorbance is here. So this action from the hip doesn't go through to the shoulder, because we see a lot of like movement that it kind of runs through this area. But if you think like in a car, you have a shock absorbance. So when the action is rising, your like I say it's like a band of shock absorbance. So it takes it, and then you are free to use, for example, your shoulder, your shimmy even, that boompa, ipa. So that could be part of your action. Or then you can feel that you really do the action and then use your arm, but again the arm is connected to the body as well. Okay? So what I'm highlighting here now is that this is your action-packed house, and you use that to connect to the floor and maybe releasing a movement or arm movement, shoulder movement, even a shape, elongating your look or something. So that can characterize, but without this action, it's not really something. Okay, so let's do that one more time. I turn my back so you can try your little expressions here. One and a two. 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 Thank you. Very good. I said that you didn't push this area now. You allowed it to feel what comes from underneath. Yes? Okay, so kotako and arm. Which sound does this do? Okay, why do you know it?
Character change.
Character change. How? What did it change?
More swinging.
More like
That looked good too. You went fast, sorry.
it's more like jazz style, so it's more like in that character, in that type of movement.
Exactly, yes. So already the movement style went more jazzy. What made it was like you sort of, and I put the thing in. So suddenly somehow it's not so much, but this, we all know, goes more jazzy. Then again, it's more swing style, which I accented very strongly too. But in samba, you also musically you have the accent on two. But we didn't didn't do it the same way because we had a bounce action. So 2 is more about absorbing the weight, when this one is more like tick, pa, tick, pa. And everybody try tick, ta, pa, ta, 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 ta. Good. So what we do, we cross like in samba, we point like in samba, but it still looks very different. So now what we started changing is here, and maybe adding a little bit more turn, or even tap, tap, no turn, like highlighting that. So let's do 2 with the upper body turn, tuk, and 2 with the open puff, hip push. So it's like in jazz, we many times choose the place which we want to show. So we didn't look somewhere to look, why should we put the hand there? Pa, ta, ta, for example. I mean, I'm not saying you could do that in other dances as well, but it's very characteristic for jazzing. Okay, so repeat this one, what we did. And, ya, pa, open hip, ha, and repeat, ha, ti, da, ti, ku. One more time, ti, di, da, ti, di, ha, ti, da, good. Okay, and then this good obviously in jive, when we use international style jive, it could be also kick. Yeah? Now it's not so jazzy, but we added the other element, what we use in jive. So we added the kicking and slipping action. So let's try that, because with that slipping action, you get into the jive straight away. E. A 1, a 2, a slip back, a tick, a tick, a slip back, E. Tick, a 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 tick. Very good. And none of you left the leg there, so you knew it has to be brought back. You have to bring it back. Sorry, I've been in Finland for a month, so some of my language, and coming here, I feel that this is kind of a familiar language for me. Even I know Fala now, thankfully. Fala, but Croatia is not my language, but I still kind of I start to talk different when I arrive here. So try to keep to the English. Yes. So now we have the walking style jive, and then we have a slip action. And the slip action, again, you don't produce this one now from the foot, you actually slip from the body. Tick, 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 little slip back, that, and faster. And again, we are not really rising, we keep it on the level. Okay? This is hard with the sneakers, yeah? But that, sorry, I should say, because you shouldn't keep your knees too much. Okay, so that's why we wear the leather sole, so that you can see. Because in our dance, we have a lot of things where you actually use the floor as a blanket effect as well. Okay, so that was really tight-ish, yeah? Should we try this with the music? What do you reckon? Time to really analyze so that I don't get into your heads too much. I want your bodies to be available. Then we put the chive thing. And now, chive is of course the family, from the family of the Northern American. So all the foxes, all these are connected. Foxtrot, you have the West Coast swing, East Coast swing. So, not to panic even if you haven't danced jive. This will still help you with your swing style actions. And the other leg, especially ladies, we're not gonna open it too much. So we're gonna keep it going close. So that creates already rotation around your spine. Okay, so we've done what I forgot in samba. We have done what I forgot in jive.
Cha-cha.
Yeah. Why cha-cha?
It's more sharp.
More sharp, yes. And I didn't actually use the, like kind of the original 2-3 cha-cha-cha timing. You could obviously do 2 and 3 and hold. Or 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1. Or you could do 2, 3 and 4 and 1. Or 4 and 1, which maybe is a bit of a task, so we're not going to try that one. Yeah. Okay, do you want to try this?
Yes.
So if we, now in cha-cha-cha, one thing which will lead very much to the character of cha-cha-cha, for example in this step, if you imagine it's like a muscle-held positions. So in a way, you don't release, you actually hold the muscle, but not holding with the frozen effect, but hold like accenting in. Pa-u, 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 pa-u. And you could use quite a lot height in your body, especially in this step. So inside your body, you lift, and you don't try to frozen the hip joints. So if you put too much tension in the joint, then it's difficult. Now, sorry, I pushed you too much on the edge. Come back on the pocket. Yeah? So when you do that, your muscles are held. They are not too tense, but they are very toned. Yeah? Big difference to be tensed or to be toned. Yeah? And the tone is like the sound, you know, like ding. So it's not flat and flat. Yeah? Okay? And your hip joints, you need to feel, if we do the one, when you place the hip lower, the hip joints are really different level. So not trying to keep them, but not losing your height inside. So that really is the key to make it look cha-cha. So height inside the body, further in, not in front, inside the body, and then releasing the hip joint to create that immediate muscle held position, hook, 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 hook. And you could do a cross, and then we could say kind of it's a potato. But of course, like we don't necessarily say the name in this dance because it is really a step to point, yeah? Now try the one that you really hold your muscles and you get your height so that when you have crossed, you have a time to let like a hit and pump. To hook, to hook, to hook, to hook. So then you really feel how free the hip joints have to be to create. So if you get stuck here, then again we lose a little bit the cha-cha-cha there. So it's the cha-cha, 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 or hit, a hit, a hit, a hit. They use the pump on the folder, no, not folder, burlesque, they use pump it. Grind it and pump it. So, you know, pump is like it has a return, but you are not working both ways, like boom, boom, pump. So there is a freedom in the return. You didn't get so excited about this. Why is that? I didn't spell the burlesque, sorry. Didn't work? So let's try it. Go. I turn my back and you can make faces if you want. I will not see them. So, cool. 2, 2, and pump it. Pump, 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 and flat down and tap. Release the hip joint and pump it. I sneak now, da-da, da-da. Okay, that looks good, yeah? It was better than I thought. Quite good. Faster, yeah. Okay, and 1. Now we really get into the upper body. In paso, you don't have action, like in rumba, or cha-cha, or samba, or jive, to release to go to the next step. In Paso, you dance from shape to shape, and movement is kind of organized between those two shapes. So in a way, one would say if you hit good shapes, the movement will solve itself. But then again, you need to obviously refine your shapes to make the best type of movement. Yeah? So that being that when you are doing your shapes, now involving a lot about your upper body. So I'm going to talk a little bit more detail about what happens in Paso. Yeah? So first of all, obviously, your weight is going to be carried with two strong legs if we talk about basic position. So basic position, you can imagine that you press your heels together, and if you try there to rise up, what we did in the beginning, so you will feel that if you press your heels together when rising up, you are connecting very much from here. Can you feel that? So you will open your, like feeling the stretch open, not open, but feeling like there's like a kind of a stretch feeling in the front and very connected feeling on the back. And this, like in ballet, they call this silhouette muscles. So they are the ones who really get them under. Yeah? And that you would do even when you stand up. Sorry, please stand up, I should say, not stand up anyway. So I many times say that stand down and press your heels together, and you will feel how much weight you have there. And now choose a place that you are not having anybody exactly in front of you, so you're not afraid to try. So feel first the whole foot of sole of the foot on the floor, or feet, both feet, obviously. And then you start feeling that you press the heels together. So again, not going tense, going toned. Yeah? Really using the tone to encase the heels together and feeling that way you can get like your thighs wrapped into your back. And then releasing weight, but not release the feet too early. So really feel like you can grow from that place by growing another person, same size as you, under the floor. And then collecting again, and up. And you can change it. Sorry, the same with both sides, yeah? Okay, so like really put them together, feel the heels together, like you can rotate the thighs and find that sensation, and then feeling like your heels grow before you have to let go, yeah? And then we try one more time, yeah? Anybody feels that you woke up or yes? Okay, because that was the point of this. Because again, we are really down here, but to feel the base in Paso is important. So even if you go to side and you start your march, you would feel the connection there. So sorry, I can't do the man and leg at the same time. So I'm going to do first to the right and then to the left. But obviously, in the advanced choreography, you need to know both. Yes. So when you are here and you press your heels together, and you do your march, you will feel that you stay connected, and then it's like you roll on the foot. So you move onto that foot, and then passing. And now sending yourself from here, sha, and again you feel connected to the back leg, continue moving the weight. Yeah? So in a way, that gives the march that you are not riding on the front leg, you are using a lot, like kind of, I would say like in a foxtrot or something. You don't travel on the front leg, you are using the standing leg to drive yourself. And this is called, like when you do your weight and you're going to release the step, it's like you travel with your shape to take your legs. So I'm not taking my leg and then going there. I travel with my shape to get my leg under, and you continue in the shape. And I promise to do man's side, or left from the promenade as well, sorry. So jack, and you go there, and feel again, you continue with your shape. Even if you don't have any hold, you continue with your shape. So that's like marching in the promenade. Okay, so this is an introduction. Yeah? Okay. But you're not afraid of us, are you? No. Okay, so that's what have not been in your program. Okay. So when we now continue building the Paso, this is really the basic element your connection to your floor, and then you continue. And again, it's important, there's a height inside, yeah? So you feel inside elongated, not lifted off the floor, but again feeling that you really, I many times use this expression, I repeat myself, stand down. So you stand from the floor, not off the floor, yeah? So feeling that. And then the man's arch is higher, about here, and the lady's lower, yeah? So ladies can, I go for the lady first, because I'm a lady. Yeah. So you feel like there is the arch feeling on the back, and that creates for you the chest. I sometimes say for the children, put the teacup there and have your tea, you know? So you need to be able to inside it. So it's not about arching the back, it's not about breaking your back. It's really feeling first the inner lift, and then creating on your spine like an arch movement, and the men's higher. So men are not going as low as the ladies. I want you to see your, can you show me your arch? Yeah. May I go over here?
Yeah, sure can. Cheers.
Cheers, okay. So when, if you do the man's, and I touch now, yes, straight away, I'm not that, that's where he does. And lady would do lower. So now if I do the man as well, we would be like this. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. If I do a lady, we would be there. And there is a, you show it there. Yeah. Shoot. Yes. So if I go around him, it's very different than if I go around like that. Can you see the difference? So that arch creates the lady possibility to show the man, and also if I then add, for example, lowering action, I can really show him off. So we need to be, as a ladies, creating the aura for the man. So anything? Thank you. Okay. So now if you want, you can lift on. And even if I go high, you still would be creating the aura for the man. Yeah. So of course there can be moments when you go closer. That's more like a storyline. Then you create another shape. Yeah. But as a basic principle, my arch would be lower than his.
Should be.
Nice split weight position like you did, and feel that how much you can rotate around the spine. And now I would like you to connect your lightly your fingers. You have a tone in your back, and turn your back. Turn your back. Good. Okay. And now you feel your elbows. Yeah. So I would like you to imagine in Paso that elbows are part of your back, and you have very short arms. See, I'm using very practical language. Is that good, huh? She doesn't want me to go too complicated. So, but I think all the essence is in the fact that you think that there is a back, and you change the back, the arms are short. So in a way, you don't start doing this unless there is something like you need to do an effect in a choreography, like a choreographical choice. So basic element is that your back grows to your elbows, and you have your arms functioning from the elbows. And then of course in Paso we use a lot of wrist actions, so you can't tense your fingers too much. You need to have a feeling of flow through the angle, for the wrist action. That's nice. We can do it on sitting down, sitting on the floor, whatever. Yes? Please try it. Yeah? Yay! Good. Okay? And now, of course, here we come very close to the ballet. So any of you who has done the ballet, so for example, when you rise the arm, you don't take your shoulders. Your shoulders are pulled down through the shoulder blade to release the bas de bras. And then when you go down, if you would continue rotating the air, and you don't really close your elbows. So you don't go flat. Again, unless it's some kind of effect. Or like even with the lady skirt, you would feel that you take the rotation through the spine. Yeah. You want to try the Potsapakot because that's exactly where we're going. Yeah. What you to do is to rotate through the spine. So not turn. Yeah. Rotate. And that creates the first step, and you stay in that. And again, before you take the next step, you rotate, cha, and cha, cha. Ya, cha, 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 ya, cha, 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 ya, cha, 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 ya, cha, cha, cha. Okay, then if we would take the rotation away, because this step can be obviously done many ways, so this is not the only way to do the sorry. So what we can do, we can feel like we express the chest through the arms. So I'm not taking arms back, I'm expressing the chest through the arms and holding it, and you only do the rotation of the thigh on the front leg crossing. Tuck, tuck, full. Tuck, tuck, full. And keep your back full, keep your body expressing through the arms. Tuck, 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 tuck. You could rotate the wrist and turn the direction and tuck, ti, tuck, ti. Very good. Okay.
Dance Today continues to create entertaining and educational content because of the contributions from viewers like you. If you would like to donate to the channel, please click on the Patreon link in the description below. Thank you for your support.